Hello everyone, this is Dr. Seema Kaneja, and today I felt inspired to talk to you about a movie that I actually watched for the second time. It's called Ghost Town, and it's a beautiful movie about the whole path towards joining and connecting, and how we can come from a place of separation and be in isolation, and how it can sometimes take really a little bit of stretching, if you will, to move us out of that place. And it's a romantic comedy, so it's a very light movie. And basically, the storyline is the main protagonist, who is a dentist, goes in for a routine colonoscopy, and basically an event happens, some reaction to anesthesia, where where basically he dies for a period of a few minutes, like 6-7 minutes. And when he comes out of it, he's able to see ghosts. He's able to see dead people. No one else can see them, but he can. And they just start to pursue him because, quote unquote, they have unfinished business. But as the movie plays out, we really come to the realization of the unfinished business that we, in this plane of living, that we all have. And it's really a charming story, and like I said, it is a romantic comedy, so it's pretty light. And sometimes when we're on a path of awakening or on a spiritual journey, um, it can be really helpful to have tools like a movie that's very light-hearted, so that can teach us in a fun way. And at Coaching for Inner Peace, we're always trying to find tools that, first of all, resonate for us, and we hope also will light your path. And to me, just a couple of things that really stood out for this movie is this ability that this person has, to see ghosts, like a psychic ability or whatever, something that's out of the normal. But if you think about it, we all have abilities and talents, and so many times we don't want to use them, or we don't want to share them, or we want to use them. Like in this case, this protagonist starts to use the talents, like, kind of more for his own personal gain, and it really backfires. And then when he realizes that it's really for the service of others, and in helping others, he's really helping himself, that, we heal together. So I think that was a beautiful commentary on just asking yourself if there are talents or abilities that you have that it doesn't have to be, psychic abilities such as this person has, but just anything that, how can that be cultivated? How can we cultivate that, let's say, in our children, so that, their passion, their talent is also used in service? And I think it's a great sort of illustration of that, how this ability, which he really runs away from, he doesn't want anything to do with it, because he's a very much of a kind of a loner. He likes to be, the reason he chooses to be a dentist, he says, is because he can put things in people's mouth, so he doesn't have to hear them talk, he doesn't have to have any conversation with them, and he's done. And this forces him out of that comfort zone into listening to others, and putting others first, and seeing how he can be helpful, which in the end really opens his heart. So it's not really sacrifice, it's really a healing that happens together. And the second thing is just this aspect of joining. If you're a student of A Course in Miracles, or any other spiritual tradition that really brings together the ideas of forgiveness and relationships, and how relationships can be a vehicle, a powerful vehicle for healing, then I think this movie also speaks to that. Because when we're by ourselves in isolation or alone, there's really nothing to rub against, and we can just kind of, I think it's one of Newton's laws, a body in motion stays in motion until something comes to deflect it or move it. So we can be in the same manner, but it's in the context of relationships that all of our unconscious stuff, and whatever it might look like, irritation, anger, sadness, unworthiness, shame, you name it, whatever it is, comes up. And it's coming up really for the purpose of healing. And a relationship can be a powerful way to do that. So I would really highly recommend for you to check this movie out, Ghost Town, and definitely write us any comments that you have, or how this movie might have helped you. You can reach us at seema@coachingforinnerpeace.org, and you can visit our website, coachingforinnerpeace.org, for other movies, other meditations, and articles, and many other tools that support you on your journey of awakening and healing. And it is such a pleasure for me. It's really an honor to join with each one of you, because I really believe we heal together. Namaste.